Good morning, everybody. So the DAX is pretty much going nowhere slowly. A couple of things on the cards here. So firstly, we are forming a series of lower highs here. And I'll just draw all of them in. I hate drawing them in because it is so glaringly obvious. But I know there's a lot of people that haven't traded for that long and don't really see these kind of patterns. So that is a diamond formation. Now, diamond formation is not a bullish or bearish pattern in my view. A lot of people see it as a consolidation after a strong move up. In my experience, there's a very low probability of this actually playing out. So often what happens, if I just delete the noise, so often what happens is you end up with top of range and bottom of range. Now if you look left, you can see the significance of that. You can see lots of structure here, as I said yesterday, lots of structure in this zone at 16,796, and then you have this area here at 17,026, which is the top there. So anyway, it is consolidating. Another way that you look at this is it is a triangle like that inside a range. Okay, so you'd want to see a break of that, but ultimately you're going to need to see a break of these two levels before you even get anything going. So delete the diagonals. I'm not a fan of diagonals, but it's important just to see the picture that's there. And then, you know, is it bullish? Is it bearish? There's no real signal for that at the moment, to be quite honest. So looking at the oscillators all over the place, crossing up, crossing down, they are below the 80, nothing really to read into that. So you might as well just drill straight down into the lower time frames. Looking at the 3 hour, look at this, in the middle of the zone here for the oscillators, in amongst moving averages flat. Again, nothing going on. You know, I was really expecting a half decent move yesterday, just to either continue in the range or do something, but we didn't do anything except big down, big up, big down, big up, big confusion in amongst moving averages, above and below the moving averages. When we are doing that, there is no opportunity. So don't forget to hit that like button. And this, there are two levels here that I'm going to give you, and they are 16,940 and 16,926. So just look at the oscillators, they're pointing up. We're above the moving averages are starting to point up. So if you drill down to the 15 minute, you can see there is potential for a move up, but my oscillators are already getting into overbought territory. So we need to be above or below the moving averages on the 15 minute, and we need to hold it. So this kind of price action is just not going to cut it. Really not going to cut it. So I'm very much sitting on the sides here. Nobody really knows what's going on, and it doesn't matter which time frame you look at the moment. From yesterday, you had a Friday, you had this crossover and pointing up, so I really would have expected it to continue, but then we dropped below the 150, back above, drop below, back above. Yeah, I'm really hesitant to jump in on this at the moment. I don't think this is a wise decision to trade this at all. So your money in your pocket is probably going to earn you more interest and safer than what this move is going to be. Your only other alternative is going to be a 5 minute, but if you're really clever about what you're doing on the 5 minute, you could make money in a ranging market like this, but that means you need to have the time to sit and watch it, because you're not going to be able to just put a trade in and just get on with your day and then take your profit at your level, because it's going to be all over the place. It's missing levels left, right and center. So yeah, that's my view for today. I'm not really keen on getting involved at the moment. If we do come back and test the zone and build a base in this area, I may be considered to squeeze in a quick scalp to the upside, and I'd be targeting 1700. But the converse is going to be true. If we drop below this and then come back and reject it, and in actual fact, the only thing that I'm going to do is short is below this level here at 16,913. So we'd have to break below that, drop down, come back, reject this area, and then start rolling again before I start looking at that. But in all honesty, I think it's probably safer just to sit back and wait for this chaos. It will resolve itself eventually. Anyway, hope it helps somewhat, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.